Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to be doing is something a little bit different. It's going to be a drugstore cream contour video. So for this contour look, there's three main products and they're all under $10. So the three products that I'm going to be using are these. First of all, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 115 Ivory. This one's just a little bit too light for me, but that's okay, it'll match my neck. I'm getting pretty pale. And this one I got on sale for, I think, $4.50. So it's possible to buy this at a very good price. And then next I'm going to be using the LA Colors Foundation. Well, it's called Liquid Makeup in the shade Cappuccino. And this one was $2.99 at Kmart. It seems like a little bit dark, but this foundation blends out really, really easily, so hence why I'll be using it for contour. I like how it looks. And then this little Maybelline cover stick in the shade White. It's pretty light. It's a little too light, but that's all right. And this one I got on sale for $2, I think. So altogether, these items fall under $10. Yeah, so let's just get into it and see how this goes. Okay. So we're going to be starting off by priming the face. This is a totally optional step. I like to do it just because I have fairly large pores and it just provides a good base for the cream contour. The primer I'm going to be using is the NYX Shine Killer, and I'm just going to put that in my really oily places, so the T-zone and the top of my forehead. And then I'll put a little bit on my chin. Okay, next I'm going to be using this Morphe buffing brush. This came in a complexion kit, which I'm actually going to be using a few of the brushes from the kit for this look, but I'm going to be using this to apply the foundation all over my face. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to roll out my sleeves. Now that that's done, like I said, I applied that foundation using this brush, and then I sheared it out just a little bit with a wet sponge. First, we're going to start off with the dark color, so using the LA Girl or LA Colors Liquid Makeup. I'm going to squeeze a pump onto my hand. This stuff pumps quite a bit, so that's why I'm putting it on my hand first, just to make sure. Try not to do a full pump, but it's kind of impossible. There. So I'm going to be using this angled brush. It's kind of thicker. It's not an eyebrow brush. I have no idea what this brush is for. It came in a kit, to be completely honest. I think it is supposed to be an eyebrow brush, but it's way too fat for me personally. I find it to be perfect for this contouring step because it's just detailed enough where it's just, I like it. So I'm gonna get some color on there, not too much because I don't want it to be too heavy. So we're gonna do a little moon shape here. Put the excess up in there. My forehead goes like really far back, so I like to get color like all the way back there so it doesn't look like my forehead is quite as pointy. And then just a little bit right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And a little bit right there. Yep. And put just a little bit in the middle. Whatever, just go all out. I'm actually, you know what, I wasn't going to blend it right away, but I will just because I'm worried it's going to set pretty quickly. So like I said, this is another brush from the Morphe Complexion Kit. It's kind of an angled, more detailed buffing brush. I'm going to use this just because I feel like when I use the fatter one, I lose too much product. So I'm just going to buff that into the skin and away, up and away, up and away. Yeah, good call on blending this now because it's already starting to set a little bit. And then I'm going to take the bigger one just to smooth it out just a little bit more, and then take a sponge and really blend that in now. So there's no harsh lines or anything. So as you can tell, like I said, it looks really dark when you pump it out, but once you start blending it, it really blends out quite a bit. So then it's not as dark as I would like, so I'm going to add just a little bit to it. I like to work my way up because, like I said, this foundation is very dark, so I was worried that it would get a little bit too dark, but I would rather start off small than too big and then hate how it looks, if you know what I mean. I really like this foundation because it doesn't have like an orangey undertone to it. It just looks more natural. That's why I like using like face powders and face creams as opposed to bronzers for contouring, because they don't have an orange undertone as much so as the bronzer does. So, yep, just pack and blend, pack and blend. Okay. Now that I'm pretty content with that, we'll move on to the rest of the face. Sometimes I go in with both the highlighter and the contour and then just blend it together, but I'm feeling just doing one at a time right now. So now we're going to do the cheeks. I like to do it slightly higher than my actual cheekbone because mine are pretty low, so I like to give the illusion of higher cheekbones. So like I said, I'm going to use this angled brush, and I'm going to do the angle downwards so that it's blending up. I'm doing circular motions towards the hairline so that the circles are going upwards. So on this side it's clockwise and on this side it's counterclockwise. And then I'm going to go in with the sponge just to blend out any of the harsher lines. And then I'm just going to go in with one more round of this. Once again, blending that up to meet the forehead a little bit. I'm actually going to add just a little bit right there, a little bit right there. Just want to make sure that everything is nicely blended. And then for the rest of the face, we're going to be doing the chin area. I want my jaw to be a little bit smaller, so I'm going to start off right here and right there, and then just a little bit on the very bottom. And then just with whatever's left, I'll put it right under my lip to make my lips look a little bit bigger, and this one I'll just blend out with my finger. They already look bigger. So this one, because it's a bigger area, I'm just going to blend that out with my bigger brush and drag it down onto the neck. So once again, I blended that out with a sponge and then used the smaller fluffy brush to blend it out a little bit. Like I said, it's not really my strength, but it'll do for now. Just going to touch up this side a little bit with whatever is left on that brush and blend it out. And then also going to contour the eyes just a little bit. Because I have kind of hooded eyes, I'm going to do a line kind of on the hood, right above where my natural crease is. Well, nothing too crazy, just a thin line with whatever's left on the brush. So you want to do it just like 1 to 2 millimeters above your natural crease if you have hooded eyes like I do-ish. And then I'm going to blend that out with this smaller fluffy brush again. Alright, so now the contouring portion, the dark low lights are done. So I'm going to add just a little bit of highlight. I'm actually liking how this looks right now, but like I said, I'm going to add just a little bit. So I'm going to put it right on my Cupid's bow, and then to the sides of this little indent above your lips. I'm not sure what that's called. And then a little bit on my laugh lines, so they're not as dark. Just a little bit on my chin, and down the center of my nose, and then my forehead is where I'm going to have the majority of it. I'm going to put some right under my brow bone, and then right on the tops of my cheeks. Yeah, maybe a little bit right there, I guess, in a V shape. And I guess some right there. So I guess I went a little crazy with this after all. And this one isn't as creamy as the liquid foundation, so I'm going to be using the sponge to blend it out just because it's a little bit easier. And spread that into the contoured section. Once again, using the wet sponge, it'll shear out that color a little bit so it's not stark white. This is the whole look. This LA Colors Contour Liquid Foundation, whatever, I use it as a contour color, but there's like 20 shades in the line. They have so many different colors. You could get your highlight shade and your contour shade just with this. So I really like it. It blends really, really well. It can get a little bit patchy, but you just got to be patient with it and blend. But I mean, for $3, what can you expect? But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys liked it, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.